Hey, it's Clifford L. Marshall from Styling Tips, and I had an opportunity to go out to a few events and see some people with some great styles. And I had an opportunity to interview them. So sit back, listen, and tell me what you think, and I'll be right back. It's Clifford Marshall, and welcome to Styling Tips. And I'm standing here with the very lovely Christine Lowe. She is a hairstylist, and she's worked with some of the greats in the industry: Iman, Naomi Campbell, Brandy, and some of you people out there know those names because those are very famous people in the entertainment industry. So I'm happy to have Christine Lowe here. Hi, Christine. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Well, you're very, very beautiful, and I just want you to tell the audience exactly, where did you create your style? I know you've been doing this since you was a little child. So where did it all come from?
It all came from my mom, my aunts, like just seeing their style, how they were so chic. And then I started looking up to Janet Jackson, and then Naomi Campbell, of course, she's like the diva of fashion. And then I just sort of blended it all together and made it into my own.
Fantastic. Now, I heard you say something about you went over to Europe and you seen the way that they were dressing. Tell us about that experience.
The experience was amazing. I just felt kind of out of place because it's like all the women there were so chic and I was wearing sweatpants and a hoodie, which is mostly the American style. So then I saw how elegant they were and how classy they presented themselves, and I just really retained a lot of information and also put it into my work and my own personal fashion.
So who was the first celebrity that you ever worked on?
The first celebrity I worked on was Iman, and I was terrified. But she's very, very, very classy and just well put together, and she's basically like my role model, and everything that I thought of her came to light. There's nothing negative to say about her.
Okay, so now who are some of your personal favorites? Who clothes do you buy, or who do you follow?
I love Marc Jacobs. I think he is amazing. Like, his style is just speechless. Yeah. Okay. Every fashion week I try to sneak into his show because the clothing is just amazing. Yeah. Well,
listen, I want to thank you for coming out. This is Christine Lowe, and she has done a fantastic job, and I wish y'all can be where I am because she's a very beautiful young lady. And you know what? If you want to get into fashion, do it like Christine did. At a young age, make that decision and go for it. Would you say that?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Marshall from Styling Tips, and I'm standing here with one of our top dance pop artists of the 90s, Miss Karina Cat. And you know what? She's not only a great singer, but she's very, very beautiful. And she has great style. And I wanted her to talk a little bit about her styling tips because you just look fantastic today. You're wearing it all black today, and you just look great. Where did you develop your style?
Well, mostly watching TV, watching people that artists that I loved. And then honestly, it's about personal taste. Like, there's a lot of stuff that could be happening right now that for the most part, I'm not into. So it just so happens that I have a real thing for like the 50s and a real thing for like the 20s. I try to combine those styles together, like pin-up type of stuff. And really, it's about your body type. So I think I just go out and I try on a ton of things. I try even things that I would think wouldn't work for me, and sometimes I'm surprised. And
it comes out looking nice.
And it comes, I don't know, it works. I don't get it right all the time, but for the most part, I think I'm happy.
So where did you, when you were coming here today to speak to the young people, what did you think about wearing today?
Well, my first thought was to wear something that I wear like in a performance because I'm an artist, and I also like to sort of push the individuality. And then I thought, but you know what? It's upward bound. I'm sure there's going to be more than just people looking to be artists, but people that want to be doctors. And presentation is super important, and you talked about that, which I thought was so beautifully stated. And I thought, I want to wear something that's me, but that is also presentable in a way that I think they'll take me seriously, where I'm not sitting there just being kind of cute and very pin-up-y, and they're like just sort of focused on that. I wanted to get their attention, and I wanted to have something to say that they were interested in, and I wanted to look like how I was feeling, and this was it. I just thought black is understated, and I felt good in it, and I didn't feel underdressed. And I didn't feel like I wasn't wearing enough and I think, I don't know, it worked. I'm happy.
Hey, welcome back. Hopefully you've seen some styles and you heard some tips that can help you. And you never know when I may bump into you and want to interview you about your style. So don't forget, for your #1 expert in styling tips, it's me, Clifford L. Marshall II. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and go to my Facebook page, Clifford L. Marshall II, and click the like button. And I'll see you out there.